You too can control cholesterol through your diet. Do you love to eat fatty foods? If so, then you could be a candidate for certain heart-related problems. According to medical studies, the incidence of heart attacks and coronary artery disease is a result of an escalation of blood cholesterol levels. For that reason, people with cholesterol levels that are above the norm should protect themselves from suffering any form of degenerative disease by lowering their blood cholesterol. This can be realized by observing a low CHOL. Do you love to eat fatty foods? If so, then you could be a candidate for certain heart-related problems. According to medical studies, the incidence of heart attacks and coronary artery disease is a result of an escalation of blood cholesterol levels. For that reason, people with cholesterol levels that are above the norm should protect themselves from suffering any form of degenerative disease by lowering their blood cholesterol. This can be realized by observing a low cholesterol diet, while at the same time engaging in moderate physical activities. If diagnosed with high cholesterol levels, there is also medication that can help in controlling cholesterol levels. Having an excess of cholesterol in the blood is suggested by medical experts as the #1 cause of hypertension and heart disease. In general, the concept that cholesterol is harmful for the body is definitely a false impression. Cholesterol is an important component in our body's complete metabolism. It functions as a vital substance in the formation of cell membranes, and also is responsible in producing vitamin D and other significant hormones in the human body. However, an increase in cholesterol levels may damage our entire physical condition. For this reason, controlling cholesterol is important. Most doctors tell their patients who suffer from high cholesterol to lower their cholesterol level. This can be achieved by following a diet that is low in fat. Watch out for foods that are high in cholesterol and fats. Adding non-fat and low-fat foods to the diet also helps. Also, one of the best solutions in controlling cholesterol is through exercise. In some instances, your doctor may prescribe drugs that can also help lower cholesterol levels. What kind of dietary practice should you adopt? First and foremost, observing a diet that contains less fat and less cholesterol is the key for controlling cholesterol. Here are some tried and tested tips in maintaining a healthy heart. 1. Eat in moderation. Excess amounts of food can lead to an increase in weight. 2. Stay away from fatty foods. 3. Steer clear of sweets, especially pastries, for they are identified as a principal source of saturated fats. 4. Eat more vegetables. Vegetables contain vitamins and minerals, which are cholesterol-lowering elements. 5. Boost your fiber intake. Fiber-rich foods are also known to lessen cholesterol in the blood. 6. Keeping active while on a low cholesterol diet is also a contributory factor in controlling cholesterol. 7. For more effective tips in controlling cholesterol, seek advice from your physician. He or she may need to prescribe medications to lower your cholesterol. Practicing healthful eating habits can greatly add to your overall fitness. And so, controlling cholesterol through diet really makes a difference to your whole well-being. If you have high cholesterol, you should consult your primary care physician prior to making any changes in your diet or lifestyle.
10 ways to sneak some extra fruits and vegetables in your family's diet. We all know by now that we should be eating at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. But knowing and doing are two different things, aren't they? Sometimes it is just not easy to get them all in there. We are constantly tempted to fill up on convenience and junk food. If your family is anything like mine, they'd much rather fill up on a bag of chips or a bowl of rice or pasta instead of trying an apple or a plate of steamed broccoli. So we'll have to get creative. We all know by now that we should be eating at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. But knowing and doing are two different things, aren't they? Sometimes it is just not easy to get them all in there. We are constantly tempted to fill up on convenience and junk food. If your family is anything like mine, they'd much rather fill up on a bag of chips or a bowl of rice or pasta instead of trying an apple or a plate of steamed broccoli. So we'll have to get creative. Here are a few ideas to sneak some extra vegetables and fruits in your family's diet. 1. Start the day with a breakfast smoothie. All you have to do is throw some fruits, low-fat yogurt and ice in a blender. You may also want to add a scoop of protein powder in there for good measure. Just blend for a few seconds and you have the perfect breakfast ready to go. I like to sip mine in a thermal cup on the way to work. To make it even more appealing for your kids, use some frozen yogurt or a scoop of ice cream in the smoothie. They won't believe that you are letting them have ice cream for breakfast. 2. Dried fruit makes an excellent snack any time of the day. Add some small cartons of raisins to your child's lunchbox, pack some yogurt-covered raisins in your husband's briefcase and keep some trail mix sitting around for snacking. You can also add dried fruit to oatmeal and cereal in the morning. My family loves banana chips in their breakfast cereal. 3. Add some fruits and vegetables to your family's sandwiches. You can add some banana, sliced apples or strawberry slices to a peanut butter sandwich. Top a turkey sandwich with lettuce, tomato, cucumber and anything else they will eat. You can even make a sub-shop style vegetable sandwich by combining several different vegetables with some mayonnaise and cheese on bread. 4. Have a salad bar at dinner. Set out a variety of chopped vegetables, some cheese and croutons as well as several choices of salad dressing along with the lettuce and let everybody create their own perfect salad. 5. Let them drink their fruits and vegetables. Keep an assortment of fruit and vegetable juices in the fridge and encourage everyone to drink them as a snack. Get creative. You could start family cocktail hour by pouring everybody a glass of his or her favorite juice over ice. Add some straws, cocktail umbrellas and sit together to talk about how everybody's day went. 6. Try this for dessert. Put a small scoop of ice cream or frozen yogurt in a bowl and top it with lots of fresh or frozen fruit. 7. Offer fruits and vegetables as snacks. You can cut apples into slices and top them with peanut butter or cheese. Cube cheese and serve with grapes. Cut up some fresh veggies and serve them with ranch dip. And of course there's ants on a log. Spread some cream cheese or peanut butter on the inside of a stick of celery and sprinkle raisins on it. Wow, fruit and vegetable in one snack. 8. Try some new fruits and vegetables. Pick something exotic to get your family's curiosity. With a little luck their curiosity will outweigh their initial apprehension to trying something new. You could try artichokes, plantains, papaya, mango, starfruit, or anything else you can find in the produce department of your local store. 9. Make a pot of vegetable soup or a stew that's heavy on veggies and easy on the meat. Both of these make some great comfort food when the weather gets cold. 10. Start my veggie day. Each family member gets to pick a vegetable one day of the week. They qualify to pick a vegetable as long as they tried each vegetable the week before, otherwise they lose a turn and mom gets to pick. Incorporate a few of these ideas and you will have everyone in your family eating more fruits and vegetables in no time. Here is another tip. Now that everyone in the family has gotten a taste for it, make sure you always have plenty of fresh fruits and veggies available and ready to snack on.
Hey there viewers and welcome back to Healthy Lifestyle. Best foods that will lower or regulate your blood sugar. Number 1, spinach. When it comes to healthy foods, spinach tops the list. This leafy green nutrition-packed vegetable has some amazing health benefits. One of them is the ability to lower blood sugar levels, rich in calcium, folate, iron and high in fiber. This vegetable has no effect on blood glucose, so it's recommended for people following a strict diabetic diet. Carbohydrates are the biggest culprit in spiking blood sugar levels, and spinach has almost no carbs. Whip it into a green smoothie, have a salad, or put it on your sandwich. Including spinach in your diet is always a great idea. What's your favorite green smoothie recipe? Tell us about it in the comments below. Number 2, apple. An apple is one of the most delicious and conveniently available fruits to eat, high in vitamin C and rich with antioxidants. It's the perfect health snack for those midday hunger pangs, especially if you're diabetic. The water and fiber content also makes you feel fuller for longer, which kills junk food cravings. Sure, it contains some amount of carbs, but not all carbs are created equal. The fiber in apple slows down the release of carbs, which in turn maintains healthy levels of blood glucose for a diabetic. An apple a day does keep the doctor away. Number 3, beans. Beans are the superfood of diabetic control, pinto blue, navy, or kidney. It doesn't matter what your choice is. Just half a cup will provide as much protein as an ounce of meat without all those unhealthy fats. They're plant-based proteins that are packed with fiber, antioxidants, and essential minerals. When it comes to diabetics, beans rise to the top. They rank lower on the glycemic index even though they contain carbs because they're complex carbs, which get digested over time slowly. This doesn't cause any increase in blood sugar levels. Number 4, quinoa. Quinoa has skyrocketed to popularity as a healthy superfood. Being a whole grain, it's the perfect choice to control diabetes, ranking lower on the glycemic index. It's gluten-free and rich in amino acids, iron, potassium, and antioxidants. Packed with protein, iron, and magnesium, it can also help in reaching your ideal weight loss goals. It's a great choice for diabetics due to the high fiber content, which is much higher than any type of grain. This perfect combination of dietary fiber and protein helps in bringing high sugar to normal levels. Number 5, cherry. Cherries are incredibly good for you. They offer a range of health benefits that include relieving insomnia, facilitating weight loss, lowering hypertension, and preventing heart disease. But what about diabetes? There are 2 types of cherries, which are tart and sweet. Diabetics can enjoy half a cup of freshly picked tart cherries. This is because the sweet cherries have high carb content. Certain compounds found in them target and increase insulin sensitivity, so it can be a great option to keep blood sugar levels in check for a long time. Number 6. Tomato. Tomatoes are found everywhere. Sauce, soup, salad, salsa, you name it. Low in calorie content. They're high in nutritional value like folate, potassium, and other essential vitamins. Did you know that eating them regularly can strengthen the bones? It's been given this spot of a diabetic superfood because of its beta-carotene, which when eaten gets converted into vitamin A and lowers the risk of developing or further worsening diabetes. Eating one whole tomato raw or cooked contains just 5 grams of carbs and high levels of antioxidants.
Eating for a healthy heart. Bad cholesterol or a bad diet is something we all experience at some point in time. It's impossible to eat healthy our whole lives, even though we may try hard to do it. Eating healthy for your heart is something everyone should try to do, especially when it comes to restoring health and reducing heart attacks. Your heart and food. We know these things for sure. A diet high in saturated fats will help raise your cholesterol, which is a risk factor for heart disease. People that are obese are more prone to heart disease. A diet high in sodium may elevate your blood pressure, leading to inflammation and even heart disease. To help prevent heart disease and improve your health, Put the tips below to good use. Eat plenty of fish. Herring, sardines, and salmon are all excellent sources of omega-3 essential fatty acids. Other fish are great too, although omega may third help to get your cholesterol down to a healthier level. Choosing healthy fats and oils. Saturated fat will increase the risk of heart disease. It's found in meat, butter, and even coconut oil. You should avoid them until your cholesterol levels are down and you are at a healthy weight. Even those that love red meats can enjoy seafood and nuts for their main sources of protein. Monounsaturated fats such as olive oils will help you to protect your heart. Olive oil is an ideal choice for cooking, dressing, or even as a dipping sauce. Plenty of fiber. Fiber can help you control your cholesterol. You can find fiber in whole grain products to help control sugar absorption as well, which will help you keep your digestive system healthy. Choosing carbohydrates. Eating for your heart involves staying away from sugary foods such as candy, cookies, cakes, and pastries. Eating a lot of sugar isn't good for your heart disease at all. Healthy carbohydrates involve whole grain breads, whole grain pasta, brown rice, and a lot of vegetables. You should make fruits and vegetables the main aspect of your diet. Healthy cooking methods. Stir frying and sautéing with olive oil or canola oil are both great methods, as you shouldn't dip your food in batter and fry it anymore. If you cook chicken, remove the skin and bake it in the oven in foil. Instead of frying your fish, you should always bake it. Steaming your vegetables can help maintain the most nutrients. You should use cream sauces or lots of butter anymore either. When you eat vegetables, try squeezing lemon juice on them or using your favorite seasonings. As you make the proper changes to your diet, keep in mind that it takes time for them to become habits. Eating healthy is always great for your body and your lifestyle, especially when it comes to your heart and the prevention of heart disease.
Eating healthy during pregnancy. Starting off with a healthy, well-balanced diet is the best thing you do for yourself and your baby. This way, you'll only need to make a few adjustments during your pregnancy. Your first trimester. If you find it tough to maintain a balanced diet during your first trimester, you can rest assured that you're not alone. Due to queasiness, some women will eat all of the time and gain a lot of weight in the process. Other women have trouble getting food down and subsequently lose weight. Preventing malnutrition and dehydration are your most important factors during first trimester. Calories. When you are pregnant, you need to consume around 300 calories more than usual every day. The best way to go about doing this is listening to your body when you are hungry. You should try to eat as many foods as possible from the bottom of the food pyramid. If you gain weight too slow, try eating small meals and slightly increase the fat in your diet. You should always eat when you are hungry, as you are now eating for 2 instead of 1. Calcium. By the second trimester, you will need around 1,500 milligrams of calcium each day for your bones and your baby, which is more than a quart of milk. Calcium is something that's missing from many diets. Along with milk, other great sources for calcium include dairy products, calcium fortified juices, and even calcium tablets. Fiber? Fiber can help to prevent constipation, which is a common pregnancy problem. You can find fiber in whole grains, fruits, and even vegetables. Fiber supplements such as Metamucil and Citracel are safe to take during pregnancy. Protein. Unless you happen to be a strict vegetarian, your protein intake is not normally a problem for women who eat a healthy diet. Iron? A lot of women will start their pregnancy off with a bit of iron deficiency. Good sources of iron include dark leafy green vegetables and meats. Iron supplements should be avoided, as they can cause internal symptoms such as cramping, constipation, or diarrhea. Vitamins. Seeing as how you get a majority of the vitamins you need in your diet, you may want to discuss prenatal vitamins with your doctor. Folate is one of the most important, and if you are getting enough of it, you may be able to avoid vitamins altogether. Just ask your doctor to make sure. Tips for healthy holiday eating. When the holidays arrive, many people forget all about their diets and healthy eating. Weight gains of 7 to 10 pounds are common between Halloween and Christmas. To make the holidays easier, these tips will help you with healthy eating through the season and not gaining weight. Most traditional foods can be made low fat. Turkey is very lean without the skin, and gravy can be made without any fat. Potatoes that are served without butter can be very healthy. The beloved pumpkin pie is nutritious, although it can be made into a fatty dessert with the adding of whipped cream. Even though the holidays are in, don't forget about the exercise. Keeping weight off during the holiday season is burning off the extra calories. You should plan a walk after meals, park farther from stores when you shop, and take a few walks around the mall before you begin shopping. During holiday parties and at family dinners, feel free to sample foods, although you shouldn't splurge. Decide on what you plan to eat in advance, then stick to your plan. Eat plenty of vegetables, fruit, low-fat dressings, and slices of lean meats. Before you go to a party, eat a small snack to help curb your appetite. If at all possible, avoid alcohol. Having too many drinks can cripple your willpower, and also add excess calories to your diet. In the place of alcohol, drink water with lemon. Water can help to limit your appetite and keep you from binging. Also make sure to avoid eggnog, as each glass can have up to 300 calories. Be flexible with your healthy eating, as one bad meal won't ruin your diet. Try to balance your calories over a few days and don't just look at one meal or day.
Fruit and vegetable diet, tips on how to make it fun. We are often told to eat our fruits and vegetables, arguably our most natural form of diet. However, after perhaps a lifetime of unnatural eating habits, certain steps may have to be taken to relearn the simplicity and efficiency of eating these superior substances. We are often told, for better health we should eat 5 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables daily. The reasons for this are convincing enough: better health, anti-aging, improved fitness and a host of others, but like anything else we need to know just how to a fruit and vegetable diet, staying on it and making it fun and not boring. Many factors do determine one's success at eating such a diet that involves a high amount of fruits and vegetables and being the very basis of the dietetic lifestyle emphasized in the drugless fraternity. Let's go over the proper methods applicable based on years of research and experience on just how to eat these substances for optimal health. Fruit and vegetable diet, how to eat your fruits. 1. First, eat whatever is in season till you are satisfied. Wait 10 minutes and treat yourself to 7 to 10 medium-sized dates. Wait 10 minutes and eat a stalk of celery or a leaf or 2 of plain lettuce. 2. Try to stay calm and immobile as much as possible after eating, sitting upright for 10 to 15 minutes. Although laughter does aid with digestion, of course when undertaken in moderation. 3. Do not eat acid fruits except for tomatoes after 2 p.m. on any occasion, not even their juices. They are best assimilated in the earlier part of the day. 4. Wash all fruits thoroughly. Plain dishwashing liquid may suffice, but be careful to not have them sitting in the soapy water so long as to absorb the suds. Wash briskly and rinse right away. Then immerse or soak in drinking water to ensure that you don't consume tap water. Of course, this is not necessary for bananas. 5. Do not store fruits in the fridge or where they are covered, let them breathe as much as possible. 6. Limit yourself to 5 oranges a day, if need be for that many, and let your taste buds judge for you. Fruit and vegetable diet, How to eat your vegetables. 1. Rinse your leafy vegetables under cold running water and re-rinse with drinking water. 2. Don't use soap to wash them because by nature they will absorb the suds which you might end up ingesting. 3. Store them in a clean plastic bag that you should pick up from the stores where you purchase them fresh. 4. Leave a little breathing space for the leaves by not sealing the bag shut. 5. Keep them in the fridge and pull out say 20 to 30 minutes before use. 6. For root vegetables, all needed is the brief rinse and peeling before they are cooked in drinking water without salt. 7. Vegetables are best saved for night times. Although they are powerful cleansers, they are not as proactive as fruit and thus can give you a much calmer sleep, not unless you have done a fast of a few to several days and are breaking it with fruit. 8. Try to consume leafy veggies within 5 to 7 days after purchasing them from the store. In adhering to the suggestions listed above and with a wise combination of this dietetic lifestyle, proper exercise and mental attunements, you are well on your way to achieving bountiful health, improved fitness and longevity.
Healthy breakfast ideas. A lot of studies and research has shown that kids who eat breakfast perform better in school and have a healthier diet. Eating breakfast will help promote the proper growth and maximize school performance as well. Breakfast is oftentimes a victim of the morning time crunch. Even though you may be tempted to skip breakfast, you can simplify your morning routine by following these 8 tips. 1. Finish homework and pack school bags at night. 2. Decide on what your children will wear to school before you go to bed and locate lost shoes for the following day. 3. In the morning, get up 15 minutes earlier. 4. Give up computer games and morning television. 5. Have healthy foods on hand. You should also shop for breakfast foods with your kids and take into account their personal preferences. 6. Set the cereal out the night before. For younger children, fill a zippered plastic bag with her portion, then add the milk in the morning. 7. Allow your children to use the microwave often, as most breakfast foods can be prepared in under 5 minutes. 8. Allow your kids to eat in the car or on the way to school. There are several foods that you can eat for breakfast, even leftovers from supper if they are sufficient. You can eat bagels, pizza with fruit juice, pretzels, or the normal bacon and eggs that breakfast is known for. Most foods are a snap to prepare, and won't take you but a few minutes. The next time you are in a hurry in the morning, remember that you are probably about to skip the most important meal of the day. If you follow the tips above, you'll find that you have plenty of time for breakfast. Kids eating healthy. Fast food is a big part of modern life these days, making it very hard to teach a child how he or she should eat healthy. The cheapest and easiest foods are those that are normally the least healthy. If you give your child the choice between healthy food and junk food, you normally won't like the results. Even though it is impossible to get a child to like all healthy foods, there are some ways to get your child to try and hopefully like at least a few of them. You can be as creative as you like, as getting kids to eat healthy foods can be a little harder than you may think. Sneak the healthy food in. Even though it would be great if your kid understood the importance of fruits and vegetables, this isn't always possible. If you can't get them to eat good food willingly, there are ways to sneak them in, such as making muffins out of bananas or apples, or pizza with spinach on it. Call fruits and vegetables by funny names. You can refer to broccoli as trees, making them more fun to eat. There are many different names you can call fruits and vegetables, even making up your own if you prefer. Most kids prefer to eat foods that sound fun. Make the foods taste better. Ranch dressing is great for broccoli, while peanut butter is a great topping for celery. There are several combinations for vegetables that can make them taste much better. You can let your child pick changing how you eat. As you may know, not fueling up with the right nutrients can affect how well your body performs and your overall fitness benefits. Even though healthy eating is important, there are myths that hinder your performance if you listen to them. Below, you'll find some myth busters on healthy eating. 1. Working out on an empty stomach. If you hear a rumbling noise in your stomach, the rumbling is trying to tell you something. Without listening to them, you are forcing your body to run without any fuel. Before you exercise or do any physical activity, always eat a light snack such as an apple. 2. Relying on energy bars and drinks. Although they are fine every once in a while, they don't deliver the antioxidants you need to prevent cancer. Fruits and vegetables are your best bets, as they are loaded in vitamins, minerals, fluid, and fiber. 3. Skipping breakfast. Skipping breakfast is never a good idea, as breakfast starts the day. Your body needs fuel as soon as possible, and without it, you'll be hungry throughout the day. 4. Low-carb diets. Your body needs carbohydrates for your muscles and the storing of energy. 5. Eating what you want. Eating healthy and exercising doesn't give you an all-access pass to eat anything you want. Everyone needs the same nutrients whether they exercise or not, as well as fruits and vegetables. 6. Not enough calories. Although losing weight involves calories, losing it too quickly is never safe. What you should do is aim for 1 to 2 pounds a week. Always make sure that you are getting enough calories to keep your body operating smoothly. If you start dropping weight too fast, eat a bit more food. 7. Skip soda and alcohol. Water, milk, and juice is the best to drink for active people. You should drink often, and not require on thirst to be an indicator. By the time you get thirsty, your body is already running a bit too low. Changing how you eat is always a great step towards healthy eating, and it will affect how your body performs. The healthier you eat, the better you'll feel. No matter how old you may be, healthy eating is something you should strive for. Once you give it a chance, you'll see in no time at all just how much it can change your life. For the
Raw food diet. Our bodies thrive on all that is fresh and vital. Raw food diets promote eating and drinking living food. A diet of at least 75% raw food offers numerous health benefits, starting with weight loss and detox. Read about all the benefits of a raw food diet, and try some simple but yummy recipes. Eating raw foods is natural. Our bodies thrive on all that is fresh and vital. A raw food diet, or increasing the amount of raw food that you eat, is bound to bring a feeling of increased well-being. Raw food diets are based on unprocessed and uncooked plant foods, preferably organic, such as a variety of fresh fruits and veggies, nuts, seeds, grains, dried fruit, fresh juices, and purified water. Why raw foods? Basically a vegetarian diet, the raw food diet promotes eating and drinking living foods. Living foods and juices contain the maximum amount of fiber found in raw produce, fiber that can be lost in processing. Such foods are easily metabolized and tend to be lower in calories than the average diet. Heating food above 116 degrees Fahrenheit destroys enzymes in food that aid in digestion and in absorption of food, diminishing its nutritional value. Benefits of a raw food diet. A diet of at least 75% raw food offers numerous health benefits, such as increased energy, improved skin appearance, better digestion, weight loss, and reduced risk of serious illnesses like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. A raw food diet contains little or no saturated fats, is low in sodium, high in potassium, magnesium, folate, and fiber. Raw food diets are also excellent detox diets. Different combinations of raw, living foods and juices can be used for colon cleansing, liver cleansing, kidney cleansing, and skin cleansing. The basics of a raw food diet. Any fresh fruits, vegetables, grains, seeds, beans, nuts, legumes, young coconut milk, even seaweed, can be menu items of a raw food diet. Your choice of foods may depend on your reasons for dieting. For example, sprouted brown rice slows glucose absorption and improves the metabolism. Cabbage supports healthy cellular function. Radish leaves act as an antioxidant, as does shiitake mushroom. Carrots are a great source of vitamin A as well as encouraging healthy vision and a healthy cardiovascular system. You can use a sprouter such as the Easy Green automatic sprouter to sprout seeds, grains, beans, even wheatgrass. Sprouts could be called a superfood. Organic sprouts contain enormous levels of proteins, vitamins, minerals, trace minerals, chlorophyll pigments, and enzymes, and are the ideal natural supplement. Sprouts can be used in salads and soups, or can be juiced. Fresh juices are a great ready energy supply, and a good quality juicer, such as the Kempo Green Power Juicer, produces living juices that are full of essential nutrients. A great juicing recipe to complement a raw food diet is carrot juice with potato, fennel, and apple. Simply juice 4 medium carrots, 2 apples, 1 small potato, and 1 small stalk of fennel. Fennel has been shown to reduce and control inflammation of arthritis. It evens mood fluctuation and depressive states, and has the rare nutrient called manganese, plus zinc and vitamin B complex. The nutritional value of grains and seeds is impressive. They contain most of the vitamins, particularly A, B, and E. They're also fantastic natural sources of unsaturated fatty acids and lecithin, and an excellent source of proteins. You can even use soy milk makers, such as Soy Quick, to make non-dairy drinks from different beans, rice, nuts, seeds, and grains to have with breakfast. If you want something a little more substantial than soy milk, you can make your tofu, or, of course, visit a good health food shop. Essentially, the idea of a raw food diet is to eat unprocessed foods for at least 75% of the time. If the idea of raw food isn't very appetizing to you, you can warm the food a little as long as the food isn't heated above 116 degrees Fahrenheit. Cautionary note. As with any major change in diet, it's a wise idea to consult your doctor before beginning a special diet. This is especially true for children, pregnant women, anyone with anemia, and anyone with a pre-existing medical condition. Even natural foods can conflict with certain medications, so please ask your doctor or pharmacist if you're taking any medication. Because a raw food diet is detoxifying, some people suffer a mild detox reaction, including mild headaches, nausea, and cravings. These symptoms may last for several days, and you'll get more enjoyment out of your raw food diet if you cut down on things like meat, sugar, and caffeine a week or so before commencing the diet. Last but not least, a raw food diet is certainly a good way to improve your overall health and well-being. Like anything worthwhile, it takes time, energy, and commitment. Because many of the foods for this particular type of diet are made from scratch, there is some preparation time involved. There are many great products on the market that can help you prepare your own living food and save you some time as well. Combined with regular exercise, a raw food diet is also an excellent weight loss method. If you've been feeling a little off, or just need a pick-me-up and some extra energy, then a raw food diet is certainly a good way to go.
The importance of fruit and vegetable juices in nutrition. A man's health is a very important aspect of his life. To say that health is wealth is not only to utter an old, used-up mantra, but to mean that for most human beings, staying fit and healthy is parallel to being wealthy, for a person's everyday life is influenced mainly by the state of his mind and body, especially by the presence and absence of certain diseases. Many people go through various efforts to stay fit, maintain good health, and ensure their longevity. Example: a man's health is a very important aspect of his life. To say that health is wealth is not only to utter an old, used-up mantra, but to mean that for most human beings, staying fit and healthy is parallel to being wealthy, for a person's everyday life is influenced mainly by the state of his mind and body, especially by the presence and absence of certain diseases. Many people go through various efforts to stay fit, maintain good health, and ensure their longevity. Examples of these practices include engaging in rigorous physical fitness training, eating a balanced and healthy diet, maintaining ideal weight, and employing an effective stress management procedure. It is also important to stop smoking, reduce alcohol intake, and avoid the use of prohibited substances. Poor health can be caused by a host of different factors, such as poor eating habits, lack of exercise, stress, and excessive smoking and alcohol intake. Unbalanced intake of nutrients, for one, may cause excessive or deficient nutrient intake, which will definitely affect the body's normal functions. These nutrients are necessary for a person's growth, metabolism, and other functions. There are about 6 nutrients, which are needed by the human body in different amounts to perform its various processes. These are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, or nutrients that are known to provide energy to the body, and minerals, vitamins, and water, or those nutrients that support the body's metabolism. Water, the last nutrient in the list, is sometimes called the forgotten nutrient, but it is considered as the most important. Water is necessary for the body's growth and metabolic processes. It runs through the blood and lymphatic system, carries oxygen and distributes nutrients to the cells, and rids the body of toxins and wastes in the form of urine and sweat. If water and its other liquid substitutes are not present in the human diet, food digestion, nutrient absorption, and waste excretion would be impossible. The human body is made up of 2/3 water. It needs 8 to 10 glasses of water or caffeine and alcohol-free liquids to replace the water it loses during the day. The body's need for water is satisfied by the intake of other drinking liquids free from caffeine and alcohol, such as juices, fruits and vegetables, which are made of 80 to 95% water, meat products, which are made of 50% water, and cereals like rice and oats, which can contain as much as 35% water. Fruit juices, on the other hand, have been scientifically proven to give certain health benefits, provided that they are taken in moderation. Nutritionists also suggest that fruit juices should be taken in their pure state, and people should only drink 100% fruit juice. Cranberry juice is believed to prevent urinary tract infections, grape juice is believed to lower the chances of blood clots in the heart, and orange juice is believed to prevent stroke and reduce the risk of heart attacks. Though these popular beliefs have no scientific basis to their therapeutic claims, most scientists say that many fruit juices are indeed healthy to drink. Pure orange juice, for example, is very rich in vitamin C, potassium, and folic acid. Other fruit juices that are rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and anthocyanins, water-soluble pigments found in plants which act as antioxidants, include grape juice, purple, pomegranate juice, and cranberry juice. It is believed that juices that are made from fruits with rich colors such as grapes, pomegranates, cranberries, and blueberries are rich in vitamins and antioxidants. New juices from black currants and Tahitian noni have also found their way in the international market. Recent scientific studies have also claimed that the antioxidants found in most fruits and vegetable juices can help lower a person's risks of developing Alzheimer's disease. Antioxidants are naturally occurring substances found in most plants and have the potential to help combat heart diseases and fight cancer. Freshly squeezed juices from fruits and vegetables are excellent sources of minerals and vitamins which catalyze chemical reactions occurring in the body. These enzymes also produce the energy needed for digestion, absorption, and conversion of food into body tissues. An increased intake of fruit and vegetable juices ensures that the body will efficiently absorb more minerals and vitamins. Another helpful benefit of fruits and fruit juices is their ability to promote detoxification in the human body. Fruits help to cleanse the body, especially those with high acid levels. Tomatoes, pineapples, and citruses such as oranges, red grapefruits, and lemons are known for their detoxifying properties. While these fruits promote cleansing, they still provide the body with a high boost of vitamin.
Hey there viewers, and welcome back to Healthy Lifestyle. You say tomato, I say superfood. Want to help your body stay healthy? Eat a tomato. The tomato has been called many things throughout history. Peruvian apple, love apple, and even, by Americans at least, a vegetable. Today, however, this lovely fruit is fast becoming known as superfood. While not able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, this superhero of the nutrition world is able to do some pretty amazing things. For example, some studies show the tomato may help decrease the risk of prostate cancer, as well as breast, lung and stomach cancers. And the Herald Sun reported in 2020 that the yellow jelly around the seeds have yet another benefit: they may stop blood cells from clumping together, which sometimes leads to strokes and heart attacks. What is it about this little red fruit that makes it so amazing? Lycopene. Okay, so the word lycopene doesn't sound very appetizing, but this powerful antioxidant is the chemical in tomatoes that not only is responsible for its red color, but also responsible for its disease-fighting powers. Just ask an Italian. Italian cooking relies very heavily on tomatoes and tomato products. And some studies have suggested that this heavy intake of tomatoes by Italians has resulted in a lowering of cancer of the digestive tract. Now, you're probably thinking you have to consume tons and tons of fresh tomatoes to enjoy any health benefits. Not true. In one research study, it was reported that people who ate tomatoes at least every other day had greater lung capacity. And, the tomatoes don't even have to be fresh. Again, research shows that the lycopene in tomatoes is more easily absorbed by the body if processed into ketchup, sauce and paste. So, not only are tomatoes a superfood, they're an easy superfood to include in your diet. Of course, fresh tomatoes are still beneficial, and packed with wonderful nutrients, not to mention delicious. Just remember the one rule of fresh tomatoes: don't put them in the refrigerator. The refrigerator destroys not only the flavor, it also destroys the nutrients. So, go ahead, do something good for your health tonight. Have a tomato.
You too can control cholesterol through your diet. Do you love to eat fatty foods? If so, then you could be a candidate for certain heart-related problems. According to medical studies, the incidence of heart attacks and coronary artery disease is a result of an escalation of blood cholesterol levels. For that reason, people with cholesterol levels that are above the norm should protect themselves from suffering any form of degenerative disease by lowering their blood cholesterol. This can be realized by observing a low CHOL. Do you love to eat fatty foods? If so, then you could be a candidate for certain heart-related problems. According to medical studies, the incidence of heart attacks and coronary artery disease is a result of an escalation of blood cholesterol levels. For that reason, people with cholesterol levels that are above the norm should protect themselves from suffering any form of degenerative disease by lowering their blood cholesterol. This can be realized by observing a low cholesterol diet, while at the same time engaging in moderate physical activities. If diagnosed with high cholesterol levels, there is also medication that can help in controlling cholesterol levels. Having an excess of cholesterol in the blood is suggested by medical experts as the #1 cause of hypertension and heart disease. In general, the concept that cholesterol is harmful for the body is definitely a false impression. Cholesterol is an important component in our body's complete metabolism. It functions as a vital substance in the formation of cell membranes, and also is responsible in producing vitamin D and other significant hormones in the human body. However, an increase in cholesterol levels may damage our entire physical condition. For this reason, controlling cholesterol is important. Most doctors tell their patients who suffer from high cholesterol to lower their cholesterol level. This can be achieved by following a diet that is low in fat. Watch out for foods that are high in cholesterol and fats. Adding non-fat and low-fat foods to the diet also helps. Also, one of the best solutions in controlling cholesterol is through exercise. In some instances, your doctor may prescribe drugs that can also help lower cholesterol levels. What kind of dietary practice should you adopt? First and foremost, observing a diet that contains less fat and less cholesterol is the key for controlling cholesterol. Here are some tried and tested tips in maintaining a healthy heart. 1. Eat in moderation. Excess amounts of food can lead to an increase in weight. 2. Stay away from fatty foods. 3. Steer clear of sweets, especially pastries, for they are identified as a principal source of saturated fats. 4. Eat more vegetables. Vegetables contain vitamins and minerals, which are cholesterol-lowering elements. 5. Boost your fiber intake. Fiber-rich foods are also known to lessen cholesterol in the blood. 6. Keeping active while on a low cholesterol diet is also a contributory factor in controlling cholesterol. 7. For more effective tips in controlling cholesterol, seek advice from your physician. He or she may need to prescribe medications to lower your cholesterol. Practicing healthful eating habits can greatly add to your overall fitness. And so, controlling cholesterol through diet really makes a difference to your whole well-being. If you have high cholesterol, you should consult your primary care physician prior to making any changes in your diet or lifestyle.
Very good. Hey there viewers, and welcome back to another healthy lifestyle video. Berries are some of the tastiest foods you can eat. And now scientists are discovering that berries such as blueberries and blackberries also contain substances that provide fantastic health benefits. Find out why berries are so good for you. Long before winter comes, black bears in the forest spend all their time eating everything they can sink their teeth into. During the summer, bears eat and eat and eat, trying to get as fat as they possibly can, and when the weather turns cold, they look for a place to curl up and then they sleep the winter away. Now, the habits of bears might not seem like something you should try to follow. After all, doctors are always warning us humans that we shouldn't overeat, and that we shouldn't spend all of our time lying around, doing nothing. But there is one part of the black bear's habits that you should actually try to imitate, because it would be good for your health. Black bears eat a lot of berries, of many different varieties, such as raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries. Berries contain natural sugars and wonderful flavors. Unlike many other foods that are really good for you, but which don't taste good, berries taste great. And unlike many foods that taste great but which aren't good for you, berries are among the most health-friendly foods you can eat. It's only been within the last decade that scientists have started to pay a lot of attention to the health benefits of berries. And what researchers are learning about the health benefits of berries has a lot of exciting potential for human diets. One of the first major experiments on the health benefits of berries took place at Tufts University about 10 years ago. Researchers were working with a group of aging rats. They fed them diets of various foods to see what the effects would be. Among the foods they tested were strawberries, blueberries, and spinach. Now these rats were fairly old in terms of rat years. In fact, their age was equivalent to humans about 70 years old. The foods the scientists tested were all very high in beneficial antioxidants. So the scientists wanted to see if any of these foods would boost the physical and mental capabilities of these aging rats. The researchers found that while several of these foods seemed to offer some antioxidant protection, the rats that had been fed blueberries were the only ones that actually improved in their abilities. In fact, the rats which had been fed blueberries were able to perform like much younger rats. This was a very exciting find, and the scientists then wanted to find what it was in the blueberries that produced this very beneficial effect. It turns out that the chemicals responsible for making these aging rats act mentally younger and perkier were the pigments in the skin of the blueberries. The compounds that give ripe berries their beautiful colors are the very substances that have such strong antioxidant powers. And antioxidants are compounds that help repair some of the damage that happens to our body cells every day. Scientists have discovered that the darker the berry, the more health benefits it has. Eating 2/3 of a cup of blueberries will give you as much antioxidant protection as 5 servings of apples or squash. The dark pigments in these berries seem to offer protection against cardiovascular disease, degenerative eye disease such as cataracts, and may offer some help in preventing some cancers and bladder infections. If the exciting results of the rat studies turn out to also hold true for humans, it may mean that compounds in these dark berries may help protect brain cells from the degenerative diseases of aging. You can get this fantastic antioxidant protection whether you eat your berries fresh, frozen, or dried. You can eat berries raw, add them to your favorite cereals, or make a smoothie drink with various berries, fruits, milk and yogurt. Get creative and find ways to mix berries into your favorite recipes. In North America, blueberries are available fresh or frozen year-round. If you can't get fresh berries, dried berries are also filled with very concentrated levels of the valuable antioxidants. If you live in a place where blueberries are not easily available, look for other fruits and berries that have very dark red or dark purple colors. Foods such as pomegranates, bilberries, cherries, black raspberries, saskatoons or serviceberries also have high levels of these very beneficial dark pigments. These foods offer benefits similar to the benefits of blueberries. So, think about incorporating at least one habit of berries into your lifestyle, and make berries a frequent part of your diet. Remember to give this video a like, share it with your friends and click subscribe to stay on the healthy lifestyle.
Filling low-carb vegetarian recipe ideas. Hey there viewers, and welcome back to another healthy lifestyle video. Filling low-carb vegetarian recipe ideas. Switching to a new vegetarian diet is a big process, but what if you also eat low-carb? This can get a little bit tricky, but it is still possible. You do not have to eat nothing but meat and cheese just to follow a low-carb diet, but can actually be healthy and vegetarian at the same time. Vegetable egg casserole. This is a low-carb vegetarian meal that is good for those who still have eggs and dairy products. So either you are just on a meatless diet where you only skip the meat and not the dairy, or you are a lacto-ovo vegetarian. If you eat eggs but not dairy, ovo vegetarian, then you can skip the cheese and use a substitute product for it. With an egg casserole, the veggies you use are really up to you. You can go with a classic spinach and artichoke casserole, or make it spicy with a Southwest casserole that has tomatoes, bell peppers, and onions. The casserole will have eggs, cheese, veggies, and seasonings, along with some milk for liquid. Cauliflower chicken. This is more of a broad low-carb vegetarian recipe, because there are many ways to serve the faux chicken dish. Cauliflower florets are perfect as a chicken substitute to their size and bland flavor. Like tofu, cauliflower doesn't taste like much, but can pick up flavors you cook it with. So you can make buffalo cauliflower bites with the same sauce you would use for your favorite buffalo chicken, or go for a spicy Chinese dish by mixing up rice, wine vinegar, soy sauce, sesame oil, and spices and serving it with veggies instead of rice. Vegetable lasagna. You can also make a vegetable lasagna that happens to be low-carb, and can be made in the slow cooker. It really doesn't get any better than that. To make this recipe low-carb, you will be using zucchini and eggplant that has been sliced extra thin into lasagna-like noodles. These are laid flat when layering your lasagna directly in the slow cooker. If you eat cheese, you can go ahead and use cheese, but vegan cheese substitute also works well with this recipe. You will then add in your own tomato sauce and keep layering everything. Add in as many vegetables as you want to finish off the dish. Remember to focus on the ingredients that tend to make foods high in carbs, like rice, pasta, and bread, and just replace them with vegetarian-friendly, low-carb ingredients. Remember to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe to stay on the healthy life. 3 ways to drink more water. Hey there viewers, and welcome back to another healthy lifestyle video. After a little research, it is apparent that nobody really knows where the saying that you need to drink 8 cups of water per day comes from. Some people trace it back to a study in the 1980s, and other people claim that doctors started telling people that amount because it was a good goal, but didn't have any scientific research to back it up with. Either way, the point is clear: water does wonders for your body and your brain. Water is well known to cleanse your body of After a little research, it is apparent that nobody really knows where the saying that you need to drink 8 cups of water per day comes from. Some people trace it back to a study in the 1980s, and other people claim that doctors started telling people that amount because it was a good goal, but didn't have any scientific research to back it up with. Either way, the point is clear: water does wonders for your body and your brain. Water is well known to cleanse your body of harmful chemicals through your intestines, and also throughout your urine tract. Without proper water intake, our bodies break down very quickly, in a matter of days. Without food, however, some people can live for a week or 2. That just shows how important water is to our bodies. Remember to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe to stay on the healthy lifestyle. Here are 3 quick tips for taking in more water. 1. Always have water available. I like to buy the 12-ounce bottles of water and keep them in the fridge. Whenever I go to the gym, I grab a bottle. On my way out the door to work, I grab a bottle. Before a trip that will be 30 minutes or longer, I grab a bottle. When I watch a movie, I grab a bottle. Whenever I am sitting watching TV or a movie, I will keep the bottle in my hand with the lid off. I take a lot of little sips until the bottle is gone. A great way of making sure you drink more water is to make sure it is easily accessible. 2. Keep it cold. I don't know many people who like to drink room temperature water. I sure don't. If you keep your water cold, you will drink more. I make sure there is always ice in my freezer. This makes it very easy to have a cold glass of water anytime. 3. Choose water in restaurants. Whenever I go out to eat, I always drink water with some lemon. The lemon adds a little spunk to the taste, and the water is always nice, cold, and refreshing. After a short time, you will stop craving your old drink of choice, and will begin to appreciate the taste, or lack of taste, that water provides. Give water a shot and your body will be thankful. Remember to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe to stay on the healthy lifestyle.